All right, so this is where it gets a little bit boring. This is going to be all sports movies, sports related tapes. So, US Open, uh, highlights featuring Meathead Jimmy Connors. Who's on the back here? See if I can. Martin Navratilova, Stefan Edberg. There's Monica Seles, very young Monica Seles. Jim Courier, i.e. Phil Simms, right there. And then this is it Capriati? I think it's Jennifer Capriati. Football Follies, NFL Films. This is more like Sports Follies. Not NFL Films, but Sports Illustrated. Great moments in Super Bowl history. This came out after Super Bowl 30. Shows how long ago this was made. Your typical stuff there. Okay, best of the hidden NFL. Now this is one that I like a lot. This one has some good stuff about the officials mic'd up. It's got it has a cool thing at the end about showing Jerry Jones in the owner's box, like during a game, and like his reactions and stuff. This is a good one. 50 greatest quarterbacks. I've seen this many times. This is good. There's Joe. Okay, and this is a VHS that came out in 1981. I mean, you can tell by the box. It's got all the, look at that, the thing's peeling off. It's one of these things. Look at that. Very old NFL films. One of the oldest NFL films videos you'll see. Alright, NFL Tough Guys. Mark Bavaro. The Super Bowl Dream Team NFL films. This is like great players from the Super Bowl. Alright, Gideon. Giants, there's Rodney Hampton. The video yearbook. This is hosted by Frank Gifford. What did they do that year? 5-11. Well, not very good. 1995 season. 5-11. Well, they swept the Redskins. That's 2 wins. 2 out of the 5. NFL 100 greatest tackles. This came in the same box that I got off of I think eBay. They came with the 150 greatest quarterbacks. 50 greatest tackles. Interesting thing to devote a whole tape to. Under the Helmet. This came in that thing too, and it's not very good. It has stuff to do with like off the field crap, like Doug Flutie playing drums and someone's on like a snowmobile or something. It's not very good. It's got all this crappy music. Look at that. But I just keep it because it's NFL film. All right, this is In the Crunch. This is dedicated to. Look at that, sponsored by Nestle Crunch. NFL Films about like clutch play. They performed their best when it counted most. NFL's greatest moments, pretty generic. That came with the same that box thing off eBay. It's just kind of a good compilation of stuff. NFL moment. This is an interesting one. NFL's Hungriest Men of the 90s. Volume 2. So there's 2 volumes of this. I've only got volume 1. Volume 2. What the heck? Jeff Hostetler on the cover. This is presented by Swanson Hungry Man. What do you think about that, Gideon? There's a lot of amino acids and protein nutrients. Okay, this also came in that box that I talked about, Turf Talk. This might be the best one. It's about like sound bites. Great sound bites from the NFL history. Okay, NFL's Ultimate Football Challenge. I forgot all about this. Football Challenge. Weird. It's got like a little trivia on there. Okay. Okay, NFL Extreme. This was a go-to, and I'd pound Evil Eye 10.0% alcohol volume malt liquor and Tombstone brick oven pizza pepperoni. NFL Extreme. Yeah, this thing with like Steve Tasker and Andre Reed and Michael Irvin. This is really good. I like this one. NFL Extreme. What else? NFL Inside Football 93. So it's a preview to the 93 season. You get Peter King on there botching a lot of takes like I think David Klingler is going to be one of the best quarterbacks of the next decade. And talking about the Colts and their draft picks. The Indianapolis Colts are going to prove that they made the perennial Pro Bowl picks with Steve Emtman and Quentin Quoriat. Good video, though. NFL Films, Winning Plays and Wacky Wonders. This has to do with, this is highlights from the 1990 NFL season, and it's a very good watch. Tina Turner featured on the back. Why? There you go. It's a good one. And the one before, this is the 1989 season. Big Plays, Best Shots, and Belly Laughs. Also very good. Okay, we have the Redskins March to Minneapolis video yearbook from 1991. There we go. A special thing at the end about Charlie Taylor and Sonny Jurgensen. Alright, next, Redskins 1989 team highlights. 10-6 and missed the playoffs. Back on the warpath. It's a quick one, but a pretty good one. It's the one where they lost to the Cowboys at home. What was the score of that game? 13-3. Dallas ended up 1-15 that year. Redskins 1992 season. 9-7. Lost in the divisional round. That's Joe Gibbs' last year on his first go-round. This is about the 96 Redskins. Yeah, the one that started out 7-1 and then ended up 8-8. Ended up 9-7. Gee, I wonder why. Wonder how that could have happened. Anyone know? Anybody? Any guesses on why that would take place? Anybody? Huh? Shook! 91 Bills. There's your MVP of 1991, Thurman Thomas. 13-3. Lost their second Super Bowl in a row. But good, has some good stuff about Marv Levy in there. This is the 1989 San Francisco 49ers going back-to-back. 14-2. Ronnie Lott. Here's the Broncos Super Bowl 32, the 1997 season. Got the wild card. Despite, I think they went, what was it, 12-4? Yeah, 12-4, but only got a wild card because the Chiefs were, I think, 14-2. Got the 1 seed and then gagged in the playoffs. There you go, Broncos winning their first ever Super Bowl. TD is the MVP. Gideon. This is about the 94 season for the Giants. Remember this one, Gideon? 10-6. Yeah, they were. Wait, was it 10-6 or not? Yeah, 10-6. Yeah, it's amazing. Well, I'll be. They swept the Redskins again that year. Huh. Wow. Dave Brown on the cover. Here's the 96 Panthers. They were pampered with draft picks, and in their second year in existence, they got all the way to the NFC Championship game, losing to Green Bay. They got pampered. Who was that on the back? Is that, it's not Mills, is it? It might be. Kerry Collins and Kevin Green. There it is. There it is, Ace. From that year. All right, next we have Total Impact. Sports Illustrated presents Total Impact. Just, you know, more. This is about the. It was like mid-90s. It's a pretty good one. Who is that quarterback? Is that Ken O'Brien? I think it's Kenny O'Brien. Panthers. Who is that, Ace? All right, Football Follies. The very best of. Here's a short one. The Super Bowl Insider. NFL Film, presented by Light Miller Lite beer. Back then it was called Light Beer. Oh my gosh, that looks good. It's got some good, like, little inside stories about Jumbo Elliott, I think, and Joe Jacoby. Another short one, presented by Castrol GTX Merchants of Menace. Got a little advertisement of Castrol. It just focuses on, like, these defensive players. Okay, so we have quarterbacks on quarterbacks. This is like the great QBs of the time talking about each other. This is a good one to watch. Yeah, this is like a kind of a workout video. This is an interesting one. It's not made by narrative by Roy Firestone. So it's made by All Pro Sports. And it's just like, it's got little drills and things in there, like little stretching routines with Brent Jones and Jack Del Rio. Also known as Christopher McDonald. So that's a kind of a rare one. Crunch Course, more like talking about defensive players. You can tell it's old because it's got Herschel Walker on there. Okay, the rest of these are going to be team videos, a long string of them anyway, coming up. First one's the 96 Packers, presented by Edge Pro Gel, the team that won the Super Bowl over New England. All right, Ent and Dewey's Colts with the 96 team, with Jim Harbaugh was still there, Marvin Harrison's rookie year. This was, I think this was Marchabroda was still the head coach. The 9-7 lost in the wild card game to Pittsburgh. This is on the back. Who is that? It's not Eugene Daniel. It might be. This was Eugene Daniels last year. It might be Jason Belser. Anyway, Colts 96. Okay, 93 season for the Redskins. They were 4-12. This was a Richie Pettibone year. There it is, winning tradition. Shock! All right, the 25th anniversary of the Saints, 67-91. This thing came out on the threshold of a dream. They hadn't won a playoff game yet, but they were on the threshold of a dream. Oh wow, 25th anniversary. It's got some highlights. This is before Breeze was doing great work in the community with Sean Payton, giving their time and money and efforts, blood, sweat, and tears. Right, Ace? I mean, really, what did Bobby Hebert ever do? The Lions, 94 team. This is actually a team that I think made the playoffs. 9-7. This is 9-7. Lost to Green Bay in the wild card game, 16-12. Was that the game that Barry Sanders had -1 yards rushing? There was one game in the playoffs where he had -1 yards rushing. The team that never quit. All these titles. Oh man, they feature punter Greg Montgomery. It's like one of the stars. The Lions. All right, the 99 Rams. Kurt Warner, Marshall Faulk. You know all about them. Dickie Vermeil. And Ike Bruce. Super Bowl champions over the Titans. The 92 Cowboys. Free. Check that out. won the Super Bowl over the Bills. There's Aikman. All right, this is the 94 49ers, 13-3. Won the Super Bowl over Bolts' Chargers. 95 Redskins. There's Michael Westbrook. It's rookie year. They were 6-10, but somehow, this is a strange thing. Somehow they swept the Cowboys, who went on to win the Super Bowl, and they were like 12-4. Strange. Norv. All right, the 88 Redskins. They were defending their championship that year, and they ended up missing the playoffs, going 7-9. There's the there you go, Doug Williams and Mark Rippon split time. It's a pretty short one. Pat Summerall hosts this one. Okay, this is about the 1991 season, so it's the it's like season highlights. So another good watch. All right, Redskins 1994 season, 3-13. This was Norvell Turner's first year and Heath Schuler's first year. Building a, what do they call this one? A whole new game. Yeah. There you go. That time they got swept by the Cowboys. So I think they got swept. I think they went 0-6 in the division. Yeah. Sorry, not 0-6, 0-8. Arizona was still in the division. Nice job, Norv. Way to go. All right, this is also the 1993 season, but it's like a different one. And it's got like a special thing at the end. This is, I think, like a different thing. And this is the 91 Redskins. I got this at some bookstore, like in the mall, I think. Yeah, and this is it's different from the March to Minneapolis one. All right, a couple more. When I say a couple more, I don't mean that's the end. I mean we're like halfway done with the sports. So, all right, Gideon. There's the 1990 Giants. There you go, 13-3, Super Bowl champions over Chalk Daddy's Bills. Otis Anderson, MVP. There's Everson Walls, free jack. And this came from that box I got from eBay also. This is 15 Greatest Comebacks. Shook! Is it Lou Christie? Doug Christie? What the hell is that guy's name? It's the name of the guy from Friday the 13th. Steve Christie. Yeah, the head counselor guy, Steve Christie. You know I'm a friend of the Christies. Pamela Voorhees, yeah. Steve Christie still holds the record for the longest field goal in Super Bowl history, 54 yards, I think. Frank Reich. So this has to do with the that win over the Oilers. So comeback games. Jets. Check it out, Big Daddy T. Remember that game? 87 game. All right, that's it for the first half of the sports videos. I'll see you for the second half, and we probably will close it out. That's probably gonna be the close of my videos. All right, have a good one. Bask in that, Shawkinator.